So I'm Angel Avila, and I'm here with Nicholas Martinez de Valvioso, and I'm going to be asking him questions on whether or not D1 college athletes should get paid or not. Now, Nico, what sport did you play this year?
I played football.
Okay. Do you plan on playing football at a D1 college?
Yes, I do.
Now, who's going to be paying for your college tuition? How are you going to end up coming with the money?
I think I'm going to get through college in the form of a scholarship.
Now, would you rather be paid on hand or receive some sort of scholarship?
I think I'd rather receive some sort of scholarship because if I were paid on hand, I'd probably misuse the money in some way and it would just be completely reckless with it. So I'd rather have the scholarship to know that I am getting school paid for.
Now, do you care more about your education or your athletic career?
Well, I would have to say education. At the moment of the scholarship, all that stuff, athletic career, but long-term, education definitely.
Do you feel like college athletes work as hard as professionals?
I think they might actually work a little harder than professionals because they have to be student athletes as well as college athletes. They have to be mentally strong as well as physically strong. So, yeah.
Now, is it unfair that athletes aren't allowed to have jobs?
I think it is unfair, yeah, because if they don't have jobs, then there's no form of them receiving payment for them to use, for themselves. So.
Okay. The NCAA does not allow athletes to receive money from sponsorship. If you don't have a job, you don't receive sponsorship money, and your parents can't afford it, how are you going to pay for college?
Well, if you don't have a scholarship, then the only way to pay for college is to take out a student loan, I guess, and probably go into debt for the rest of your life. Pretty much it.
Well, there you have it, Mr. Valvioso. So I'm Angel Avila, and I'm here interviewing Cruz de la Rosa, and I'm going to ask him questions about whether or not D1 college athletes should get paid or not. First question. Sir, what sport do you play?
Well, right now I'm attending Simeon High School in Chicago, and I play basketball.
Do you plan on playing a sport at the D1 college level?
Yes, I've had many offers already, and I expect to play at Duke this year.
Who is paying for your college tuition? So how do you plan on even getting the money?
Well, right now, my parents are paying for it, but since I can't get a job in college, I'm hoping I can get paid at college level.
So we know that college obviously offers scholarships. Would you rather be paid on hand than receive a scholarship?
I think that's fair because, getting paid as a college student is great. You can go buy stuff, go have fun with your friends. As a scholarship, you only get money for just that school. You don't have money to do other things with it. Buy whatever you want.
Do you care more about receiving an education or succeeding in athletics?
Well, receiving an education is always a good thing to have, a backup plan. But see, I don't need a backup plan. I can see myself in the NBA, and in the NBA, I can see myself making millions.
Do you feel that college athletes work as hard as professionals?
I think they work even harder. They got to prove themselves. All the scouts out there in the NBA, they have to work in day out.
Do you think that it's unfair that college athletes are not allowed to have a job?
Yeah, I think it's unfair because if we only get money for scholarships and don't get any money to spend, we don't get paid per game, how else are we supposed to make money?
Now, the NCAA does not allow athletes to get paid for sponsoring merchandise. If you can't get a job, you can't be sponsored, and if your parents can't afford it, how are you going to pay for your college?
I don't see how I can get paid. I think I either need to have a job and get money myself, or play basketball and get whatever that may be.
Well, there you have it, Mr. De La Rosa.